Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Origins, and we've just met Alistair for the first time. He's our fellow Grey Warden. He's not a recruit, he's a full Grey Warden. As you can see here from his lovely Grey Warden armor, which is a mod, because I'm modding trash. He's also very attractive. And used to be a Templar. But now we have to go talk to Duncan, but I think we might want to ask Alistair a few questions before we do that. Just, you know, to get to know him a little bit, have a little chit-chat, see what he knows, see what he likes, get a feel for his interests, that sort of thing.
Yes?
Tell me a little about yourself. Oh man, that's a really glitchy texture. Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago.
Oh, so he didn't, like, want to be a Templar.
Saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden.
Oh, that's really nice.
The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Oh, that's really nice. You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
Sure. You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted.
Oh.
He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
That's nice. Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Yeah, that's true. I have a few questions for you.
What about?
Tell me about Duncan.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man. A good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He seems like a kind man and firm. I actually kind of like this one. I owe him as well. He saved me.
That sounds familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
This blight Duncan mentioned.
Of course.
Boy, how did anyone even know about this blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel
Boy, that's really
the
obnoxious.
Darkspawn when they come.
That's really obnoxious.
You'll understand after the joining. If you... well, you'll understand.
If I what?
Not to mention people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
How do Grey Wardens defeat blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underarl in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
How many Darkspawn are out there?
Thousands. Tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers.
I mean, I suppose I could ask him this. We kind of already know this, but whatever. What is a blight? Where did Darkspawn come from?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
I like that. They aren't the same thing?
They seldom are.
Okay, so give me the truth then.
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
What is the Chantry's? So what you talked about was the first blight?
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another blight.
So where's the Archdemon for this blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an Archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the Archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Why not kill the Darkspawn when they're underground?
They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven Kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
What is an archdemon exactly?
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even.
You look at
The
your
Tevinter
face.
Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
Why are some people so skeptical?
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good.
I have other questions about the Blight.
Of course.
Oh, I guess not.
You want to ask me about something else?
The joining ritual.
I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else?
The Grey Wardens?
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
Well, what makes you all so special?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me.
So they're knights? Heroes?
I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn.
Interesting.
That means
Whatever's
some
necessary.
pretty extreme things.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to bring
Whatever you
victory.
have to do, even if it's terrible. Where are all the Grey Wardens now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
He might have. So the Grey Wardens have the right to recruit anyone?
King Marek, Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
Yeah, I kind of want to avoid that. Well, that's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Some coming battle?
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Kalen just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy. That's my opinion. And
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
Fair enough. How much will I be participating?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
Why is it happening here, of all places?
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
What are the chances of success?
I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if we fail?
If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad.
Yes, it would.
Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real Blight, however.
That's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
I've no more questions.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
I agree. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta talk to Duncan. We gotta do this. Let's get this joining thing over with. Oh, also I got 1+1 approval. Nice. Nice. Let's save. We got a bunch more codex again too, I bet, but that's okay. We'll talk to Duncan now.
We stand here on the eve of battle.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
Oh, it's not his
What
fault.
can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Korkari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
Oh, great. What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Oh, good. And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Okay, so find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, we got some other guys here. Let's see what we got. For our guy.
Do that.
What? What? Don't complain to me, Alistair. Don't complain. Shield cover, which is sustained. Activated. You've got a couple of archery skills. And you are a two-hander. You got a sustained here. Let's put this here. Let's check the tactics. Let's put you in defender. Yeah, that should be good. And then Davith, let's make you an archer and make you ranged. I know about tactics. So basically this, okay, so the tactics screen, this allows you to basically tell the NPCs, basically telling the AI what to do so that I don't have to necessarily control them directly during a fight. This is basically sets stuff for them to do during when we enter combat. And Jory, let's do Scrapper, I think, yeah. And we'll just have him on default behavior. We'll have him and Alistair on default behavior. I'm not going to worry too much about my tactics because I'm going to be controlling myself most of the time. So I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Oh, there's an elf fruit over here. I need this elf fruit. Elf fruit! Okay, let's go to the wilds, you guys.
On it.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Oh boy, scary, scary stuff. Alright, now we're in the Korkari Wilds. Sorry about that. My cat has decided she wants to be in my lap. Okay.
Finally, some wildlife. I thought everything was out to get us.
Oh, crap. Oh, you're dead. Okay, good.
You had it coming. On your guard! This should be easy.
Down you go!
Oops.
On it. Excellent!
Perfect.
Right.
Okay. Good. Good job, guys. I like how I'm getting so much Lyrium potion Thank you so much, game, for giving me all these lyrium potions. I really appreciate that. Like, I really appreciate that. Let's see here. Let us continue on. Missionary Jogby. A letter. Okay, new codex, letter to Jogby. New quest, the missionary. Let's see what this quote is. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wilds, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with a local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. The list here. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. So, this quest, you found a corpse near the entrance to the Korkari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. So yeah, we want to find that spot eventually at some point. We will, very soon. What else is going on over here? Oh, a dying soldier. Here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please, help me. I've got to return to camp.
Well, let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck, man.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
Ah.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
Oh, very.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, let's continue. I'm trying to remember where I need to go. Oh, there's a flower over here. I need this. Need this. That's for my quest, for the dog. For the doggy. There's an elf fruit over here. Oop. Oh. Uh-oh.
On it. This should be easy enough. Time for some fun! On it. Stay still! Only one shall stand. On it. Let's make this quick, shall we? Right.
Get him! Alright.
As you wish.
Let's see what we got here.
As you wish.
Well, we got one vial of Darkspawn blood. There's two. There's a death root here. But I want to go back because there was some stuff over this way. Basically, you know, you want to go, especially this section. We want to explore every inch of the Korkari wilds because we're not coming back here.
Cursed creatures! Come now! Defend yourself! Let's get started.
We must be victorious!
As you wish.
Now who's the idiot? Don't say I didn't warn you!
Desperation is an ugly perfume. As you wish.
Push them back!
Ooh, there we go. Oh, there's our third veil of Darkspawn blood. We have more than we need now, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's see what else. What else? Yeah, we have way more than we need now, but that's okay. Here's chest. Ooh, Rabies Field Journal. Signs of the Chastened. Yeah. So here's some. We gotta find some chastened markers around here. There's one right there, actually. Stuck. Oh boy, it's right over here. Right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, there's one. There's some more Darkspawn up here.
On it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can't even go that way. Have to go another way. Come on, guys. Come on.
This should be easy enough. No water! Right.
Push them back!
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Jory, don't die. That was a nice killing blow, though, Jory. Nice. I appreciate that. Impressive. Oh, right, I leveled too. So I want to do 1 willpower, 1 magic, 1 constitution, and I think let's do spell shield. And hang on, I just have to check my time really quick. And my map. I want to go this way, I think. Yeah, there's another Chastened trail sign. Okay.
On your guard! Time for some fun!
Right. Ambush. You know, Alistair,
Right.
I thought you said you were going to be able to warn us
On it.
before ambushes happened. That was not a warning. That was not an effective warning. Like, what in the heck, man? What in the heck? I'm gonna go back this way, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, there's some stuff. Possibly this way. Yeah, elf fruit. Elf fruit is always important. Always gather as much elf fruit as you possibly can.
This should be easy enough.
Because you never know when you're going to need elf fruit, you know? It's one of those things that it's just like... I don't know, it's like having... okay. I think maybe we can kind of start going this other way.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I agree, it does. Who even did that? Did the Darkspawn do that? I never really understood that. Like, I don't get it. Is that something that Darkspawn do? Hanging people? I thought they didn't really care about that. Like,
Cursed creatures!
Ah.
Let's get started. As you
yeah, let's go that way.
As you wish. You had it coming.
Don't hit me.
Is that all you got?
Shooting me with your little arrows. Davith, why aren't you fighting, Davith? That was absurd. Are we done? Oh, there's another one. Alright. Okay, sure.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, boy.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, I can't open that. Alright, what are you guys doing? You crazy bastards. Davith, you're a rogue. Can you lockpick that? Oh, come on, Davith. Why are you even here? You're so useless. Like, you're just useless, Davith.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Pretty sure I just killed that thing by myself. Whatever.
This should be easy enough.
All these wolves are dead. We don't have to worry about that, so that's cool. This archer has something. A floor spar, that's a gem. Mostly useless. Missionary Rigby. Rigby's last will and testament. Okay, that's a new quest. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Korcari Wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah and Redcliffe. We can do that. We're at about time, though. I know where that cache is, though. I can find it. But we'll do that in the next episode. So, yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.